and gentlemen, welcome to this channel once again. Yesterday was Jamhuri Day, and before I go into any details of this video, I just you to watch how Jamhuri Day was attended in the Mount Kenya, and what is your perception? What do you think? And you can tell me that in the comment section before we continue this analysis. Here are the video from the Mount Kenya region, some parts of it.
Tutulie. Kusoma. Naomba tutulie tusikize hotuba ya Mheshimiwa Rais kwa taifa. Gavana wetu Moses Kiarie, Deputy Governor.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you've seen, the Mount Kenya region is totally tired, all totally in pain, or they feel very betrayed by President William Samoei Ruto. And whoever thought that with time they are going to heal, it's even turning more worse. Neither can anybody be convinced that the President William Samoei Ruto, who they knew before 2022, is the one they know as after Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. In this analysis of this video, we want to look into the reason why the Mount Kenya region doesn't want to hear anything to do with the current government, and why is it that they are really rebelling, and they appear to be very, very in painful with this government. So these are the reasons. Straight into it. The reason number one is that the Rigathi Gachagua impeachment. A lot of people from the Mount Kenya region feel that the Rigathi Gachagua impeachment was not fair, and he ought not to be impeached because he was impeached according to them on the grounds that he was defending the mountain. And that has made Rigathi Gachagua popular in the mountain, and those people feel very betrayed. And that's why even in these Jamhuri days, we saw the other all day, that even the speech of the deputy president, the current one, cannot be read, or the condolences cannot be read in a funeral. That's how the people there feel. Secondly, remember that the economy that was promised by the current government, the bottom-up economy, the hustler economy, that this government was built or evolved around the hustler narrative of the boda boda, mama mboga, and you can remember the Wanjiku that was used in the Mount Kenya to ensure that they got the maximum number of votes. But the Kikuyu community is one of the biggest communities in the business, and the difficult economic times really impact on them. If you do analysis of for those people who are doing business right now, a lot of business have been closed down. We saw the other day Rigathi Gachagua coming out to address the same issue, that let's leave alone with the figures that are being read. Let's go to the ground. Let's go to Nairobi CBD. Let's go to the other towns and found out from business persons. And he was confessing that a lot of business have closed down, and people, and even those who are opened, are not selling like they used to sell in other years. So there is lack of circulation of money, and the economy, according to business people, is not doing very well. So that's another reason that the Mount Kenya people feel frustrated with this government. They thought that their business could boom with them electing the current government, but that is not the scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have watched Ruto as of current, he even himself has realized that the mountain is not very happy with him. That's why he has acted very fast to form the broad-based government. The other day we saw him reach to former President Uhuru Kenyatta, and he tried to come into terms with him, so that in 2027, if things are going to be very difficult, he's going to depend on Uhuru Kenyatta, the likes of Raila Odinga, to try and maneuver and see if, in any case, he can get some votes from the support base of these leaders, which, according to Kenyans, is very difficult because we have a generational change and we have the entire country feeling this a bit like the same as the Mount Kenya region is feeling. So those are the two major reasons: the economy and the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. The number three reason why the people of the Mount Kenya regions are very bitter with this government, and you cannot convince them anything, is that the government that elected, they depended that the government could listen to the common mwananchi. But that's not the scenario. Remember, all the way from the financial bill, a lot of people came out to express their public opinion that we don't want this financial bill, but the government went ahead and implemented that bill, which brought a lot of chaos and even led to the dissolving of the entire cabinet. Number two, if you remember very well, the university funding model, according to government, it was a good model, but a lot of people in the ground were opposing it. And a lot of things that led questions, and the people felt that the common mwananchi was not being listened to. Up to the current situation we have had, we saw the implementation of SHA. The government is promoting it, saying it's a good model. Of course, it can be a good model, but according to the common mwananchi, it should have been implemented in a better way. And a lot of people feel that their public opinion, or it was not implemented well, and that's why we had a lot of issues surrounding it as it is being implemented. So those are the issues that make people feel that the government is not been listening to them and has not been taking their opinion serious. And it contributes to what we saw yesterday in the Jamhuri Day. Jamhuri Day was not attended well, like we've seen previously. It's one of the most poor attended Jamhuri Day because Kenyans have lost hope so much in what is happening in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that as we are moving near to 2027, and if this scenario is going to go on, then Kenyans into 2027 are going to vote like they have never voted before. Remember, in the 2022 general election, a good percentage of votes were not voted. And people have been asking questions: where is the about 30% of Kenyans who never turned out to vote? What happened to them? We had over 5 million people just relaxed, not voting. With those, but I can assure you, with these difficult economic times, these people are going to turn out and vote in 2027 massively, and that's why we've seen a lot of coalitions in place, starting to align. We've seen President William Ruto trying to move to the former Raila Odinga strongholds, which of course depend on Raila winning AU. If Raila fails to win AU, then it's another difficult moment for the UDA formed coalition to clinch presidency, because Rigathi Gachagua, as we're speaking right now, it's a total impossibility for him to go back to William Samoei Ruto and form a coalition in that line, which means that the Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto will be in different coalitions. And remember that Rigathi Gachagua, as we're speaking today, if elections are being connected today, he has that basket of the Mount Kenya region. He can move overwhelmingly with about 3 million votes of the Mount Kenya region. And even if you try to break it down, like we've seen, they have tried to break it down to the Mount Kenya East, Deputy President to the other side, it's not working. And the Rigathi Gachagua is about 2.5 million to 3 million votes strong. And these numbers are likely to increase when he decides to form a coalition with other people. He is going for Natembeya. He has shown interest with the likes of Eugene Wamalwa. He's shown interest with Kalonzo Musyoka. If those people are going to form a coalition, their coalition is going to be very strong, and we see how things are going to unfold as we move closer to 2027. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have today. But remember, as always, if you're watching this channel for the first time, take a second or two, subscribe to our channel. And if politics something you like, this is where you'll always find all political actions and all political analysis. Remember to like this video and always comment in the comment section. You can tell me what you think about the happenings that we've seen that happened in the Mount Kenya region yesterday. Do you think that Kikuyus will change tune, or the Mount Kenya will change tune and turn interest and say now, okay, the economy has turned well, we'll support Ruto once again? Or do you think that it's over within the coalition they formed with that helped President William Samoei Ruto win presidency in Australia?